Hello! Are you an international company planning to import into Brazil? If so, understanding the Common Mercosur Nomenclature, or NCM, is your first and most crucial step to success. I am Natalia from NovaTrade, and today we will demystify this fundamental concept, showing how it directly impacts your costs and your operation. The NCM is an 8-digit code based on the Harmonized System of Designation and Coding of Merchandise, the HS code. It is used to classify products within Mercosur. Think of it as your product's ID card, essential for accurately identifying what you are importing or exporting. The first 6 digits follow the international HS code, while the last 2 are specific to Mercosur, providing granular detail. This code is mandatory in all fiscal and customs documents, from invoices to import declarations. Each NCM code is directly linked to a series of federal and state taxes, such as import tax, IPI, PIS, COFINS, and ICMS. Furthermore, it defines the specific regulations, import licenses, and customs requirements your product must comply with. Correct classification is key to avoiding significant surprises and additional costs. Beyond simply listing taxes, each NCM code carries its own tax matrix, a specific combination of rates that directly influences your product's final cost. In practice, the percentages for import duty, IPI, PIS, COFINS, and ICMS can change a lot from one product to another just because the NCM changed. For example, inside the same group, 8471, Automatic Data Processing Machines and Units, a product classified as NCM 8471.30.1 may have 0% import duty, while NCM 8471.30.12 shows 16% import duty. A small change in the last digits, but a big change in tax. Within the 8471 category, you also find different IPI levels. Some lines keep 15%, while others go down to around 9.75%, which proves that even inside the same family, the tax burden is not uniform. All of this shows that it is the NCM that dictates what you actually pay. That's why defining the correct NCM and checking whether your product fits a specific description or an X that can reduce the import duty to 0% is a strategic financial decision for accurate cost calculation, margin definition, and competitive pricing in Brazil. In addition to taxes, the NCM is the compass that tells you which Brazilian authorities must approve your product and which licenses you must obtain before importing. Based on the NCM, the system can define whether your product needs a license or registration from Anvisa for health, cosmetics, medical devices, food, and pharmaceuticals. MAPA for agricultural, veterinary, animal origin, or plant-based products. IBAMA for products with environmental impact, wood, chemicals, or controlled species. INMETRO for products that must prove quality and safety, such as some electronics, toys, helmets, auto parts, or measuring instruments. Without the correct NCM, it becomes impossible to know which door you have to knock on, which import license to issue, and which technical requirements to meet for a legal and safe import. Ignoring this step can lead to customs delays, cargo being held, extra storage costs, or even denial of entry of the product in Brazil. That's why NCM is not only a tax decision, it's also a regulatory and compliance decision. Incorrectly classifying a product can have severe consequences. This can lead to heavy fines reaching up to 1% of the merchandise value, customs clearance delays, cargo retention, and even administrative proceedings and tax audits. It's a mistake that costs time, money, and can harm your company's reputation in the Brazilian market. This is where NovaTrade Brazil steps in as your strategic partner. With our expertise in customs engineering, we go far beyond simple classification. We meticulously analyze your product, its composition, function, and use to ensure the most precise and, most importantly, the most fiscally advantageous NCM classification, always within legality. This means cost optimization and total compliance. With NovaTrade, your NCM stops being a risk and becomes a lever for profitable, compliant growth in Brazil.